In today's Weekend Download, it's not too late to snag a holiday travel bargain. Joining us with some great tips is travel expert Brian Kelly from The Points Guy. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so is it too late though? I mean, I don't want to pay like a ton of money if I waited at the very last minute. You want to spend that money on presents.
Exactly. No, well, the best way to save money last minute is to use your frequent flyer miles. People don't realize, they think you have to book way in advance. It's not the case anymore. The airlines want to fill every last seat on that plane, and often they'll open up frequent flyer mile tickets, and also for upgrading. You know, business travelers stay home over the holidays, so the first class cabin is often empty, and it's a great time to use those miles and give yourself a little bit of a Christmas treat.
Now, when you go to look for those flights online, where do you look? Where's the best place to look?
Well, when you look for award availability, you go to the airline's website that you have the miles, but when you're trying to sniff out cheap fares, my favorite website is Google Flights. So it's a free website sponsored by, or it's by Google. You can go, and what it allows you to do is actually look at fares on a calendar. And you can also pull in other airports around where you're going. So it can save you dramatically by flying into an alternate airport and also being flexible on the day of travel. I know it's not popular, but if you leave on that first flight Christmas morning, you can save 40%. And that money can go directly towards gifts.
That's good to know. Also, okay, so a lot of people think low-cost carriers are usually cheaper overall. In your mind, you think that at least.
Yep.
Is that the way to go still for these types of days?
It can be, but you really got to know the rules. As my dad said, you know, cheap is expensive, right? You get this cheap fare, but then, you know, you get to the airport and there's a fee for everything, right? And especially if you're bringing Christmas gifts on board, and you don't want to check them because you know that they're going to lose your bag, the fees add up really, really quickly. So I would just recommend doing the full, like, you know, account for how many bags you want to bring on, how many, even if you bring a purse, some airlines will charge you for it. If you want to select your seat with your kids, because who wants to be separated from their kids flying? Well, some people might, they pay extra, but you got to do the math. It's not always the best deal.
All right, thanks so much. Brian Kelly, The Points Guy, we appreciate having you on.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.